if you're a newbie listening to me, or you are already part of this community, all you needed to know is how can you start to make consistent money for yourself in this particular space, no matter the country, no matter the continent you are listening to me from tonight. Because distance is not a barrier. Continent is not a barrier. Why? Because as far as you have your smartphone in your hand, you can be able to trade the crypto market today because it's a global business. So my goal tonight is simply to introduce to you a platform, a system that actually does this work much more easier for us. So we use a robot called U-Trading. U-Trading is an artificial intelligence that helps us to trade the crypto financial market and helps us to make money, whether the market is going down or the market is going up. So I'm going to show you how this robot generates profit. You can see how this robot generates profit. You can see some of the strategies that we're using. You can see this is Popcat, this is Dodge. These are short trades. These are long trades. All right. These are long trades. How the robot generates profit and others. You can see how robot. So the robot helps us to make profit, whether the market is going green or the market is going red, and that is absolute power. All right. So all you needed to do is to sit back and understand how it works. And once you understand how it works, you'll be able to use our strategy and you can be able to make money every now and then. All right. So what you need to do, first step is to download the. How do you download the app? You simply just need to go to our group where you belong, maybe through text messages, through how you got into the group. You will see some link or information on how to download and register in U-Trading. All right. So once you have downloaded, you will download this particular application into your hand phone. All right. So once you have downloaded the phone, you needed one thing, and that thing is to download an exchange of your choice. Why? Because this robot trades within crypto exchanges. Now, if I click on API Connect, right? If I click on API Connect, you will certainly understand that this robot is in partnership with so many exchanges, meaning that if you are using Bybit, you can use this particular robot. If you're using Binance, you can use this particular robot. If you're using BitGet, you can use this particular robot. If you're using OKX, you can use this particular robot. If you're using Bitmatch, you can use this particular robot. KuCoin, MEX, Gate.io, HTS Global, Kraken Sports, Kraken Futures, Binance US, you can use Bitfinex or BingX. All right. So any of the exchange you have access to, you can use it to trade this particular robot. Now, one of the good things about these multiple exchanges is that it gives you option. What are the options? Now, for example, this night, as I speak to you, so many of us are listening to me from far part of Asia. So many of us are listening to me from different part of America. So many of us are listening to me from different part of Europe. We have a lot of persons using this robot from different part of the world. Now, whichever continent you are listening from, you can be able to use this particular artificial intelligence to trade the crypto market according to the exchange that is permitted in your location. All right. So all you need to do is to download the exchange. It will be in your phone and you connect the exchange to the robot and you are good to go. Now, the question is this: how do you connect this particular exchange? How do you connect it? If I click on this Bybit, for example, it will show me this place where I can click on this authorization and it will connect me automatically to this exchange. But if in case maybe it didn't work to connect automatically, you can use the normal. Now, if I click on the normal, it will bring this particular place where it shows me step-by-step guide on how I can connect my robot to my exchange. So here you can see API tutorial. So you need to click on this wallet sign that, beside this delete icon, and it will load and connect you to this particular robot and you are good to go. So once you have connected your robot, we call it API binding. All right, API binding, which is very easy. And also there's a guide on how to connect it. There's also videos that can guide you on how to connect your API and we are good to go. So once you have done connecting your API, then you need to know that we are here to trade and make money. So when you come to this place, you can see this is a place. This is a place where all the coins that is in these exchanges are listed. So you can see different coins that you can trade. You can trade, all right? And of course, if you know, I'm going to be showing you the coins that I traded and the coins that gave me profit and the amount of money I made today and so on and so forth. So you are going to be seeing how this particular helps us to print dollars without stress. Now, one of the challenges most people are having is because they don't know how to trade in this market on their own. But when you use robots, all you need to do is to give the robot, give the robot assignment. The robot will go into the market and print the dollar for you. So now all you need to do is to pay close attention. Now we have so many strategies, and of course we have the latest strategy that was actually, recommended as a result of how good that particular strategy has helped a lot of us to make progress, and you're going to be seeing them tonight. All right. So now look at this. So now on this place, I want to show you what we are looking for. When we talk about crypto market is one of the most strongest business model that you can do in 21st century. Now, this was a coin that was less than $1 in 2008. Today, it is worth over $126,000, and that is it. And the all-time high is yet to come because we are moving in progress. But I want to show you something. If you come to this place, you will see total volume for day, meaning how much that came into the crypto market today. So you can see today we had over 203,000, $0.7 billion in the space. This is money that is actually waiting for you and I to come and take a part of, to come and take a share of. Now I'm going to show you something. So when you look at that, that gives you an idea what you're coming into this particular space to do, knowing fully very well that this market has a very great promise for everyone who chooses to use this robot to trade in this particular market. So what do? All you need to do is to pay close attention to what I'm going to be explaining to you right now. All right, now listen. Once you have connected the robot, you need to trade. Now the question is, how do you trade? So when you come to this robot, there is simple settings and there are different plans you can use to set up your robot. Now this robot has a different strategy. Like, for example, you can see we have the automated robot. In automated robot, we have the spot trading plan, and also there is what futures trading plan. Now for me, I'm a fan of futures. Why? Because futures gives us more advantage. But of course, every part of the trading, including the spot or the futures, every part of the trading can help you make money. Now, why do I prefer the futures more than the spot? Why? Number one is because of the leverage advantage, meaning that in sports, you only use what you have, which you only use your capital, right, to trade. But in futures, you can be able to, adjust your capital into something bigger than what you originally have, and that can give you fair advantage in the market to make bigger profits that you should make if you're using spot. Now the goal of this automated is to enable you to set up your robot in an automated manner, meaning that you can autopilot your trade. So you don't know how to trade, you can as well follow a strategy and set up your robot, and the robot goes into the market, picks the trade, run the trade, and once the trade reaches your take profit, it drops the profit for you. Now, we have that is called automated AI brain. Now, and also there is what we call automated co-brain. Now, this co-brain is actually an automated plan that can actually help you to generate profit. And of course, in various videos we have made, especially in our new strategy, it has been explained on how you can use the co-brain to make massive profit in this market. All right. So now you can use the automated plan and also the co-brain plan to make massive profit. So once you get access to our strategy, you will see different strategies according to these particular robots, and you can make use of them and start to generate money for yourself. Now, if I go back to this place, you will see the idea of the synchro trading. Now, what is a synchro idea? A single idea is to be able to copy traders that actually know their way in the market. For example, I trade and we have accounts doing well every blessed day as a result of our input and our strategy that we are already teaching you on how to use it. But you can copy what we do. You can copy our trade, meaning that whenever we launch a trade, your trade activates automatically. And of course, we are working on the ground to bring you a systematic way you can follow our trades and you consistently be on profit, right? And that is a beautiful thing about this robot. So now, if I click on the signal, this is a place where you find out that these signals are given to you for free every day. Now, the best I know about signals is that before you enjoy signals, you have to pay for it. A lot of people have to pay for signals and every other thing before they use signals. But on this robot, the robot gives you signals, analyze the market through the indicators in the market, looking out for the best opportunities or best of the coins that have the capacity to give you profit. And they recommend on this particular coin on how you can take advantage of them. You can take advantage on sports market using this particular signal. You can take advantage of the long trades using this particular signal, meaning that when the market is going up, that is what we call long trade, meaning that you can have some coin that have the capacity to go up and it will be recommended for you to trade them and you will make profit. Then you can also follow the short trade as well, meaning that, okay, the market has gone up and is retracing back and is coming down. The robot will still follow the short trade and give you profit. And that is the beautiful thing about this. Then if I click on the manual, now on the manual, this is a place where we have wonders in robots. So here we have up to 10 different robots that have the capacity to trade this market for you. All you need to do is to pay close attention and understand how these particular robots work. So you can see the AI DCA Pro on spots, and you can see AI DCA Pro on futures, and you can see martingale spots, and you can see martingale futures. You can see AI DCA spots, and you can see AI DCA futures, and you can see AI grid spots, and you can see AI dual grid on futures, and DCA spots, and you can see DCA futures. Now, all these coins, all these particular robots have the capacity to trade this market and give you the best of the profit. But I'm going to explain to you a few things about these different robots here. Now, we have a strategy, a powerful strategy that can allow you to enter this market on Auto AI DCA Pro on spots or AI DCA Pro on futures. Now, how do you use AI DCA Pro on spot or futures? If I click on the spot, now we recommend. If you want to trade this market, this robot is built to be capital friendly. How is it capital friendly? If you want to trade the AI DCA Pro on spot, we recommend a minimum capital of at least $30 or $50. Well, any capital less than $100 can trade the spot market. But you can also have more than $100 and you can still trade the spot market, whether $1,000 or $10,000 or $20,000 or $100,000, depending on your capacity. But now look at this. The minimum we recommend is at least $30 or at least $50, right? Now you have your money, you have your capital, and you want to trade the market. All you need to do is to follow the strategies we recommend. Now, the beautiful thing about our community is that out of the experience we have had, and also the massive result we have created in this particular environment, we have compiled our strategy and brought it out there for you to copy what we do and make the same kind of result that we make. And all you need to do is to understand how it works and how we apply it. Now, when you come to this place, you can see SRP, you can see Dodge, you can see Link. Let's say I want to trade this coin, these 3 coins. I'll just click on confirm. And it will bring me to this place where I will input my parameters. And one beautiful thing here is what? Take profit. So I'll add positions and I will set my take profit, how many times do I want the robot to go into the market and buy for me? And also, what percentage should this particular market move to before the robot closes the profit for me? Now, this is what the robot will have to do automatically on autopilot. So once you have set up your robot, you can go to sleep and it closes on profit and gives you profit at will. So if I click on launch, it will load and launch this particular 3 coins for me. And once the market reaches my take profit, it closes the profit for me and I make money. Now, you can use also the AI DCA Pro on features. Now, how do you use these features? If I click on Dodge, SRP, BNB, BNB, and I click on other, I can click on confirm, and it will bring me to this place. Now, the difference between the spot and the features is that in spot, you don't have access to leverage, but in features, you have access to leverage. Now, another advantage is that you can direct your market wherever you want it to go. For example, you can only make money in spot market when the market is going up. But in futures market, you can make money whether the market is going up or the market is going down. All you need to do is to choose the direction. So how do you choose the direction? So now we recommend, if you want to trade in futures market, at least you must have a capital of $100 and above. $100 and above. Once you have like at least $100, you can trade the futures market. You can have $1,000, you can trade the futures market. $10,000, you can trade the futures market, and so on and so forth. But look at this. If you click on long, which means you're choosing a direction, you want this market to go up to a certain amount of money, and from there, it will click on your take profit. Once it go that direction on long, the robot will close the profit for you and drop it in your exchange. Now, you can also decide to short the market. Now, immediately the market touched $126,000, we knew the market is going to pull back a bit and gather liquidity and push up to the next all-time high, which where we are expecting the market right now is going to be at $130,000. But at this point, we call it a pullback. Now we have a pullback in the market. Now on this pullback, while the market is pulling back, we are making profit on short, and that's why you're seeing some of the profit that I'm going to be showing you closed on short trade. And that is the beauty of it, meaning that you can take advantage of the market either long or short. Now, another one is that you can also hedge the market. Now, this is you deciding, okay, I don't want to take profit just only on long or only on short, but I want to hedge the market. Now, when you hedge the market, it means when the market is going up, the long trade will have to activate and close on profit. And when the market is coming down, the short trade is also going to close on profit for you, and you can make money either ways. Now, let's assume you don't know how to set up, you don't know how the market works, whether you should go long or you should go short. Now, what do? You can apply what we call indicator direction. What is indicator direction? Indicator direction is a situation where the indicators in the market have understood the energy of the market, and the robot picks a trend according to the direction the market is going. So if the market is going long, it will activate it on long and trade for you on long. If the market is going short, it will activate it on short and trade for you on short. And from there, once you're done with your setting, you set your take profit and you click on launch, and the robot will trade for you. Now, you may be wondering, all these things that I'm saying, how do I understand it? How do I have to use it and trade? Now, all you need to do is to make sure you stay on this meeting to the end. Why? Because I'm going to show you where you can access these strategies on perfectly how you use this step by step, and you definitely be on profit 247. Now, my most excitement is actually the new development. Now, what is the new development? Our boss came up with a strategy called the Martingale strategy and also the co-brain. And this has been mind-blowing with results. Result has been flowing in, testimonies from here and there, and all you need to do is to make sure you use this strategy. And I can assure you, it is becoming one of the hottest strategies that we have ever used in this particular community. I'm telling you. All you need to do is to understudy how the strategy is working, and you can use this strategy to make a lot of money for yourself. All right. So now you can also use what we call the DCA Spot and also the DCA Pro. If we start to explain different dimensions of these particular robots, we might not live here tonight. But all you need to do is to understand the dynamics. But everything that we have used that is working for us, that is favoring us, you will also have access to it, and you can use it, and it will still make massive progress for you. That's the promise. All right. So you can use the DCA Pro. Now, when you use the DCA Pro, you need to do is to click on this DCA Pro spot. You can see the viewpoint of this particular DCA feature spot is quite different. So all you need to do is you come to this place, you on your smart covering, you change your size multiple according to the strategies we're using, right? Then you change your take profit. So when you change your take profit, you can use it 2%, you can use 3%. And once you're done, you click on now. You click on launch and it will launch. Now you can also do the futures trading as well using the DCA Pro, using the DCA Spot, DCA futures. Now on DCA futures, like I explained the directions, every spot market allows you an opportunity, first of all, to apply leverage. What is a leverage? A leverage is a situation where you trade in the market more than your capital that you came in with. So you have $100, you can have an opportunity to trade $200 market or $300 market, and you will still make profit for yourself. So all you need to do by going through our strategy is to understand how to apply this leverage without abusing them, and you definitely stay on profit. So now, if I click on this BTC, you look at up here under select crypto. If I click on it, it will bring me to this place where it gives me the opportunity to, select all the coins that I want to trade. And of course, you can see so many coins here. So now I come to this place and I can trade Ondo. If I choose Ondo, it will come to this place where it allows me to choose direction. I put it on long, or I can put it on short, or I can put it on auto hedging, meaning that I want to launch the two coins in different directions simultaneously at the same time, or I can choose the indicator direction and it will definitely give me profit on that direction. So at this point, now all I need to do after my setup, I'll just click on take profit and I'll choose my take profit. You can see the take profit on this is at 1.15%, meaning 1.15%, right? Meaning that if the market goes in my direction, 1.15%, the robot should close the profit for me. Or I can decide to make it 2%, 3%, 4%, or even as many percent as possible, depending on how well I understand the direction. But if you don't understand the direction, you can use the indicator direction, and the robot will still choose the direction for you and help you trade in that manner, and you will make profit. That's the beauty. Now, at this point, once you are done, you click on long, and the robot will launch the trade for you. And once the robot closes the profit, you come to this place, you will see the profit the robots have closed for you. So you can see some of the coins traded where the Co-Brain, you can see Auto Co-Brain, you can see the profit, you can see Dodge, you can see $120, you can see LTC $63, you can see this $9. So you can see, depending on the margin you use to set up the coin, the robot brings profit for you. But my joy is that it closes profit for you consistently. So you can see SU $58, you can see ENA $61, you can see SRP $61, and so on and so forth. So all you need to do is to understand how to use this particular robot. And if you check the profit, you can see that this robot has actually done $44,314,000. That is just an amazing. Are you with me? So all you need to do is understand how to use this strategy, and you do perfectly fine on it. All right. So now, how do you understand our strategy? That is the most beautiful and the most important part of this training. A lot of people, when I saw this business online, when I saw our coach talking about it online, I decided to make some research. You know, when I made a research, I found out that I can download the app on my own, but I choose to follow the instructions. You get why? Now look at this. Now, one of the beautiful things is this strategy that we are using. You can never progress in anything that you don't know where to start from. And that is why when you look at the community we have been the most consistent community in this particular environment, especially using this particular robot to trade. Go and verify. Why? Because we are willing to help those who understand and believed in us. And how do we help them? We have a group called the mentorship group. In our community, we value mentorship more than money. Why? Because in mentorship lies the money. Whatever you don't know, you can't maximize. And that is why we understand that for we to be good with this robot, that we can pull such amount of money in a market so volatile like this and doing it seamlessly, cleanly, just like what you're seeing here today alone, over $500 was done. $508. Yesterday, $517. And of course, you can see $608, you can see $400 something, you can see $1,561, and so on and so forth. Now, how were we able to do this? It is because we understand the tricks in this particular market. And that is how we're going to be putting you through on these trainings and strategies on how to make better use of this robot and create results for yourself. Now, what do? Now, in our platform, you can either join the inner group mentorship, or you join the 10K group mentorship, or you join the end traders group, and you will now access our strategies and you start making money for yourself. Now, the question is this: how do I join these particular groups? A lot of people think, oh, I have to pay $100 or $200 before I join the group. No, you don't pay a dime. This group is made free of charge for everybody to be able to access it. The only criteria that you required is that you needed to be ready to trade. Now, in this particular platform, you don't give anybody money to trade for you. Your money stays in your hand. Meaning that the reason you are going to download this particular application called Binance or Bybit is that capital that you choose to trade with will have to sit in your own exchange while you trade with this robot and make profit for yourself without sharing with anybody. So all we do is that we help you assess a strategy of our plans that we have used that is working for us, and you can use the same thing and make money for yourself. And that is the beauty of it. So the question is, how do you gain access to this particular strategy? All you need to do is to make sure that you active. Now, there is what we call UGAS in every robot. Now, it's just like you using your Android phone and you want to access this particular training. You and I know that without data, you wouldn't be listening to me tonight. So while you have internet connection, it enabled you to access the internet space and you're able to connect some values. Now, the same way this robot is built. Now, every robot, apart from, even if not this robot, every robot you can think of, whether the ones in some of these exchanges that you're using, if you go to Binance, you can find a robot there. If you go to Bybit, you can find a robot there. But the truth of the matter is that you can never make use of those robots without a gas. It is just peculiar about robots. So this is not different. It's just normal. But one thing is this: we now say, once you have gotten your UGAS, don't pay us for training. All you need to do is to show us, okay, the proof that you have gotten your UGAS, and you'll be given access to a strategy that suits your UGAS speed and also your capital. Now, when you look at this particular place, you can see there's a gas of 45 USDT, and there's gas of $90, and there's one of 540, and there's one of 1,700, and there's one of 2,400, and there's one of 3,750, and there's one of 7,000. Now, when you look at this particular UGAS, all of them have advantages that it creates for you and your trade. Now, what is the advantages? And that is why we advise early. If you want to trade with this robot, don't go for the one of $45. Go for the one of what? $90. Why? $95. Why? Because this robot comes with what we call TVIP. What is TVIP? It is called trading speed. Now, in your trading speed, gives you better advantage in a market that is constantly moving. And that is why sometimes when you see our result, it is mind-blowing. You happen to see someone pulling over $48,000 in less than 2 months. It's actually a mind-blowing. And that is not just the only account bringing money. Are you with me? But look at this. All you need to do is to understand how it works. Now, what was my secret? It was understanding the TVIP level, the TVIP speed. Now, when you get the gas of $95, you will be added to the inner group where you will assess the strategy that you can use to trade according to the capacity of the speed your robot have. Then, when you get the gas of 540, you will be added to the 10K group. Now, what is the 10K group challenge? The 10K group is a group that our boss, after using this robot, in less than 30 days, he made over $10,000, and he decided to recommend the strategy to the general community. And he made a video of a strategy that he used to achieve it. And when some of us came and saw what he did, we go through it and started to do much more, creating faster results with little or less than those that time he used it. And that has, stand the test of time. And many people have done it, making hell of money from this particular platform. So when you get the gas of 540 or 1,700 or 2,400, you will be added to the 10K group. And there you will assess a strategy that have the capacity to give you such kind of profit according to the speed level of your robot. And that is an advantage. So when you look at this, you can choose any of these particular UGAs. You can go for the one of 7,000, you can go for the one of 3,750. But do you know one thing? When you look at some of our accounts doing such power, you can see, let me show you something. Let me go back to this place and I'll show you my profit and I'll show you what they are telling me. Now, this is one of my list accounts. The list of the UGAs I'm using there is TVIP4, right? Which is trading speed 4 on this particular account. This is my last account in this business, all right? And I think it's up to 5 accounts right now. Now look at this. Now, he said upgrade to TVIP5 to trade with higher capital and leverage. Estimated profit 65.58%. Don't miss out. Look at this. Imagine that what I did in 2 months, for example, $44,314 is not even up to 65% of what I should have done. Meaning that if I have a greater speed level, I would have done much more in this particular account. And this is now I understand why some of my account, like the account I have TVIP6, and the one that have TVIP5, about 2 that have TVIP5 have run far much more. Why? Because of the trading speed. All you need to do is to understand how this particular space works, and you can do an amazingly well. Now look at this. We have what we call the End Traders Group, the CVIP. Now, what is a CVIP? CVIP is an opportunity given to you by this particular platform, this particular robot, to help you enjoy the other aspect of this particular business called the crypto market in this particular robot. But most people don't understand it or don't know it. So having used this particular strategy, made a lot of money, a lot of persons. Today, we have the first batch has been concluded, and we are on the second batch right now, Gen Traders. And we found out one thing. And that is why we encourage our community. You can take advantage of the CVIP trade, which helps you to unlock this aspect of this business that helps you to make a lot of money from this business as well. And you can also trade on the process. Now, if you look at this, to get TVIP3, let me show you. To get TVIP3, you needed 1,700 to get TVIP3. But to get CVIP3, you can get it at a discounted price, which was requested by our coach, that you can get it at 1,400, and you can also get TVIP3 at the same amount of money, meaning that you can get three things, up to 200,000 UGAs, and TVIP3 and CVIP3 with 1,400, and you can be part of the End Traders Group. Now, what is End Traders Group? End Traders Group is apart from the 10K group or the inner group. There is End Traders Group. This is a group that you can actually make another kind of money that does not come necessarily from just trading. And whether you know how to trade or you don't know how to trade, you can leverage on this part of the business. All you need to do is to qualify for it. And that is why, having known all these advantages, we recommend it to the general community, and anybody can do amazingly well with it. Now, at this point, so once you have gotten your UGAs, you will be added to the End Traders Group. Now, another beautiful good news is that few weeks ago, or I think about a week now, our Digin group and also the Descore group was back, and back with a lot of goodies. Now, approaching the final bull season or the final bull run gives us a more advantage on the Descores, right? Now, meaning that some of these Descores are going to be pumping anytime soon. It's going to be pumping anytime soon. And when they start to pump, you can take massive advantage of it. Now, look at this. Who are qualified? Those that are qualified are those that are in End Traders Group, and also those that were in the former Digin group. So once you're in the End Traders Group, reach out and you'll be added to this Descores and also the Digin group, where the results that have been shown is massive, where you see a coin doing over 700%, over 1,000%, over 3,000%, a coin doing over 3,000%, and you can take massive advantage of it. So what do? You just have to keep and understand that the ball is in your court. So once you meet this criteria, you reach out and you'll be added to this group, and you will definitely do amazingly well. All right. So at this point, I'm going to be inviting back my coach to round up this meeting for us. And I believe you got value tonight. All you need to do is to make sure you understand the strategy we use and implement the same strategy, and you will definitely make massive progress for yourself. All right. Thank you very much. I love each and every one of you. Right. Boss, are you there? All right. So our boss is going to be running up this training for us in a short while. Okay.
Are going to all right. So if you actually enjoy that particular section with Chibuike tonight, please kindly drop the emoji. If you enjoy that section, let me see. Just drop the love emoji right now if you enjoy that section. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Oh, thank you so much, everybody. All right. We are having a special training for you guys on Friday. Our daily classes remain. We're going to have another training, general training tomorrow. I'm going to be teaching tomorrow, and we're scheduling it on Friday We're going to be having a combined training that's going to be very powerful. Please, it's for those who are in our different mentorship groups. I want to plead with us, please, if you are not using the new strategy I drop in the inner group and the 10K group, kindly go and use it on the both. You have Capital for Automated on the Co-Brain and the Martingale strategy. The Martingale strategy is working perfectly well and is yielding massive results. Please go use the Martingale strategy right now and thank me later. So I'm going to be dropping a follow-up training on the Martingale strategy on what you should do to be able to earn extra profit on the Martingale strategy. So, and the results, people have been getting massive results from different students. I'll be dropping some results in our various group chats, overview results. If you're using the Martingale strategy after I drop the training, please kindly send a message to me, send the feedback to me on how it's going with you. And lastly, our desk trading and our digital trading is actually available for every member of the Traders group. So if you want to join the desk trading, do not say you pay anybody any money. We're not charging any money for the desk call. If you pay anybody, if somebody is using my profile picture to chat you up, know that you are reaching out to a scammer, because we'll never ask you to pay any money for any of these things. It's completely free of charge. The only qualification to join the DEX trading is to join the Traders group. Once you have the CVIP 3 and above, you can join the Traders group and have full access to the DEX trading. So course we start dropping on the desk trading from tomorrow morning again. So from tomorrow morning, we're going to be having massive course, and get ready, get your BNB ready, whether it's 0.1 BNB, even if it's $10 you have, $5, any amount of money you have, put it in your trust wallet and be ready to participate on the desk course that we're going to be dropping. That your $1 can turn to thousands of dollars, can give you up to $10,000 depending on the course we drop. So make sure you participate in every call. And if you have the capital to get CVIP3, get it, join the Traders group and have access to the desk course and the digging course as well. And most importantly, the Traders challenge is here available, and we are not just achieving the challenge with only DEX, we're achieving the challenge with non-trading strategy using trading platform. So all these things join together are various ways we want to actually hit our 100K challenge, $100,000 before December 31st for students. And this challenge has started since last month and it's ending by December. And lastly, I want to say this. If you are here to join our mentorship group, or you're already there but you're not participating, you're not taking advantage, please make sure you take advantage of what we are doing recently in the inner group and the 10K group. Okay. For those who are asking that the desk course should be in the 10 in the inner group, not available, you can use the other strategies we are giving in the inner group to make money. There are so many strategies right there, especially the Martingale strategy and other strategy we're giving. So the desk call is only available for those in the Traders group and those who were in the initial digging group before now. So if you are there, reach out to the admins to add you up. And if you're reaching out to the admins, you can reach out to any of the admins. They're going to actually send you the link to join the desk call. So at this particular point, we're going to be seeing again tomorrow by 9 p.m. Make sure you don't miss it. Be here by 9 p.m. tomorrow. If you're a newbie, get back to whoever invited you to this meeting, get registered, and join the training, join the mentorship group. I'll be glad to see you again.